Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ka. You saw the title, saw a thumbnail. Maybe you saw the thumbnail, not the title. I mean, who knows? But today, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best ways to get food for your units in Anime Vanguards. Now, I will let you guys know, this will be a fairly end game tutorial. It's not to say that new players can't do this method and get food. You just won't get as much food, therefore not getting as much XP and levels for your units. But that's besides the point. If you're excited, if you need to, if you're ready, leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Really helps your boy out. And yeah, enjoy the video. All right, so we need some XP. We got some new units in the update. We need to level them up. We need to level up our Tojis. We need to level up our Chozos. We gotta level up our Gojos, obviously, best unit in the game. And of course, we gotta level up our Itadoris for Sukuna whenever he decides to come into the game. But how do we level up these guys in the most efficient way? Well, I'm gonna show you guys the first method. The first thing is obviously this new gold shop that they added. Every 24 hours, you can buy 50 of every food except the new food, which is kind of bum. But you can buy 50 of each of these foods for a total, well, this will be 2,500, this is 5,000, and this is 7,500. So 15,000 gold will get you all that food every day, which is a lot of gold. I'm not gonna lie, it costs a lot and it's kind of annoying to do. But that's one way to get food like every 24 hours kind of quick. But if I'm being honest, it's not the best way because you can do the main method that I'm going to explain in this video and you can get all of that in like an hour of grinding easily. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So this new update has had a lot of bug fixes, a lot of different hot fixes and little things like that. And one of the fixes they added was they added the ability to gain food from infinite mode, which is amazing because that means anyone can play any infinite mode and they're allowed to get food from their respective stages. So you get the senzu beans here, you get the fish cakes here, you get the crystals here, and obviously you're gonna get the transfigured souls. Now we're looking for the transfigured souls today because they give you 100 XP. What we're gonna want to do is we're gonna hop onto an infinite run of Shibuya Station and we're gonna show you how much food we actually get. All right, so we've loaded in. Obviously, I mean, we're gonna do the regular infinite stuff. We're just gonna get our money, do all that fun stuff. Now the trick here is to see, like, pretty much last as long as you can, because the longer you last, the more food you'll get. And I don't know exactly what the, like, if it's wave based or if it's luck based or whatever, but I think you get like 4 food every 4 waves or something like that. I think it equals out to about like somewhere around 1 food per wave that you do. I'll show you guys what I mean by the end of this, because at random times, you know, when you do new waves and it shows the gems at the bottom, like around here, you'll see a food thing as well. So that's what we're looking for. I'm really just gonna sit here and grind out this infinite, and I'll kind of cut back when I want to talk about some things or I will show you something. And yeah, but I mean, I might just do a time lapse as well. I mean, who knows how I feel when I'm editing. All right, never mind. Look, we just got 4 transfigured souls. It looks like you probably get 4 every 4 waves. It looks like. I'll check back on wave 8 to see if that's the case, but I believe that you get 4 every 4 waves, so it does equal out to 1 per wave if you end your infinite on a increment of 4. So if you end on 74, 78, stuff like that, it'll equal to 1 food per wave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it looks like every 4 waves you get 4 food, that's just what I thought, which is dope, because that right there, we already have 800 XP towards a unit. And a unit at like level 52, like this Igris costs, like, you need about 3,000 XP to get him to the next level. So I mean, we're already at 800, so we're almost already a third there in only 8 waves from leveling him up once. So it's a pretty good method of getting food. I had to turn off visual effects because it was getting kind of crazy, but I wanted to add, doing this method for food is also great because you can also grind for the Sukuna fingers, and obviously the Sukuna fingers can help you evolve Gojo, Sukuna when he eventually comes out, and you can get 50 trait rerolls from the shop if you get 50 fingers, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but you can do it. So you get free rerolls, free stat chips, free evolve items, all that stuff while grinding for food already, which is great. And obviously you're getting gems too, so this is like a little 3-in-1 kind of grind. Gems, food, possibly trait rerolls, possibly evo materials. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great method. I also know there's a lot of people who can't find a good way to deal with Mahito in infinite mode. I'm gonna show you guys my way of how I deal with it. It's obvious it's not the best way. I'm sure there's better ways out there on YouTube, but I'm gonna show you guys my best way on how I actually do this, and it usually lets me go till about wave 70, maybe 60 if I'm unlucky with the clone spawns, but usually I'm able to go pretty far in the infinite mode and get me a nice amount of food every wave or every run. All right, so Mahito has spawned in, at least his train has. I'm going to show you guys where I place my units. So I bring Igris and I place one of them like right here. and then I go over here to the end, and one of them spawns right here, and I take my Sunjin Woo and I place him about right here. And then there's another one that spawns right here, and I usually like to place a Sunjin Woo about here. And then I'm going to place one Igris right here as well. Then I'll place an Igris here for one for damage, and obviously because there is a clone that'll spawn right here so that he can deal with that. I'll place one Julius down right here to deal with freeze. And then I'll just work on upgrading them throughout the infinite run so that they can always be hitting a clone spawn location. So either here, 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 or over here by this Igris. He actually hits 2 spawn points, so one here and here. And then there is sometimes that they will spawn right here, but my Gojo that I placed down hits it, and also I place a Sunjin Woo, and then when I upgrade him, he also hits this area as well. That's kind of my infinite runs. I usually just have Gojo as my main damage in the front here. I have my 2 freezes here, and then I have 1 Sunjin Woo, and then all of my other units go towards killing the clones. So here my Sunjin Woo will be hitting the Mahito clone here, which is great because on the early waves the enemies only spawn on this side from the train, which is really nice because then my Gojos can like deal with them and I don't have to worry about upgrading these guys as much. But I mean, he's already dead, the train's gone, and we got a Sukuna, so you know, easy fingers, bro. Pause. But yeah, that's kind of my setup for how I do these infinite runs. I just slowly start working on upgrading all of these guys at the front first, and then I upgrade the back guys, and we're just kind of wait it out from there. All right, so we're at wave 28, and all of my front units are fully maxed out, and now they're just gonna sit like that forever. Now I can slowly start to work on these back units so that they can always hit the clones. I usually like to start with my Sunjin Woos just because he has a lot of range. Like my solar on him gives him so much range, so I have him maxed out already. I'm gonna work on him, and I'm obviously gonna work on this Igris because he's the only one that does damage to these clones over here. I've been thinking about trying to like redo this infinite to maybe move one of these Gojos to like right here or something. Like if I placed it right here, it'd be able to hit this clone as well, just to help out with damage, because one Igris isn't really enough at the later infinites or at the later waves to actually kill this guy efficiently, and then it gets really backed up over here, and then that's when I usually lose. Speaking of Mahito, I'm just gonna wait to see where his clone actually spawns so I don't accidentally dump a bunch of money into like this Igris, for example, and he doesn't actually spawn here. He spawns like over there, so I'm gonna wait to see where he spawns. Also, we just got another Sukuna. Let's go. All right, so the Mahito clone spawned right here. The Igris already destroyed him, but I mean, you get the point. I'm just gonna be upgrading the units, and pretty much once all these guys are upgraded, I'm just gonna be waiting out the infinite to see how long I get, which means, you know, I'll show you guys how much food I get and all that stuff. You know, I've officially maxed all of my units down. I mean, the whole front is done. I moved a Gojo back here a little bit more. This guy's maxed. This one's maxed. This one's maxed. This freeze is maxed. This is maxed. It's all maxed out. So now it's literally just a waiting game, and usually near the end of usually like wave 60-ish, I try to time my Arise ability for Sunjin Woo back here more because he needs it. Also, we got an unlucky clone spawn. This is my least favorite spawn point because only one unit is attacking this Mahito clone, so we get a lot of the guys coming from the train. But even still, at wave 48, they still are only spawning from this side, which is amazing because it gives us so much more time to, I mean, get more waves down, because I think Mahito comes every like 10 waves or something, or maybe every 18 or something, like something crazy like that. Like it takes him a while to come with the train every little bit, so every 10 waves, if it is that, you get an extra 8 food just for that, which is an extra 800 XP. Like it's great. It's a great time. So it's wave 60. The train has pulled up once again. This might make or break the run here. It'll either, depending on where the clone spawns, I might lose on this wave, or I might be able to survive till the next train pulls up. If he spawns like on this one or this one, we're pretty much okay. But if he spawns like on this one over here, like right here, if he spawns right here, I'm not gonna be able to kill him that fast because the bosses have 2 million HP, which is getting to that territory where it's like it takes a while for an Igris to kill it on its own, which means I have to defend a lot more enemies coming through the lane here, which is kind of rough. But we're gonna see where he spawns, and hope for the best, you know. Oh, he spawned right here. We're good. So all these units here will be attacking this clone, which means, you know, we're fine. We're totally chill. Also, just an update. This is our 5th Sakuna already. So, I mean, just grinding for food. I wasn't even trying to get fingers in this run, but this is our 5th Sakuna that we've gotten, which is great because, I mean, that's already 25% of the way to evolving a Gojo in one infinite run, which is great. All right, so the Mahito train has spawned. I do believe it's 15 waves they come. I believe the last one came on wave 60 and this one's 75. So I think it is every 15 waves that this guy spawns, which is great because, I mean, that pretty much guarantees you 16 food. If you can survive up to like 1 clone, it's 16 food, and then another 16, another 16. Like it's pretty good. So we'll see how much food I actually get. I kind of stopped counting, so I'm not sure how much food I've gotten so far, but if I can get to wave 80, I'll be able to get my last 4, because I don't think I'll get to 84, but if I can get to wave 80, I'll get the final 4, and you know, we'll see how it goes from there. All right, I'm getting to a point where the enemies have a lot of health and they're not dying like right here as they were for most of the run. So the 440,000 health for only my 3 units that are doing damage pretty much. I guess these guys are really good too, but like we're struggling a little bit. But I'm hoping we can, I just want to get to wave 80 so that we can get the stuff. See, he spawned here. This is why I moved a Gojo here. I thought he spawned on this pillar, but he actually spawns on this one. So, you know, oh my God. Oh, my bad. But yeah, I think yeah, because they're starting to spawn from here. Like, look at how much health they have. If I can just last one more wave, I'll be happy. But it doesn't really look like it. Like, these guys are gaining 13,000 HP a second, and these guys are not doing 13,000 damage a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're kind of cooked here. If I could just last one more wave though, just one more wave, I'll be happy. I have a feeling, bro, I just need 5,000 more damage on Mahito. Okay, we'll get wave 80, which is good. There we go. That's our last 4, but we're definitely dead here. I'm definitely not killing all these guys. This is it. Wave 80 is our max here. But yeah, we did pretty good. So we'll see how much food I actually got, and we'll see how much time this run actually took us. All right, so it took us 45 minutes and 48 seconds, so pretty much 46 minutes. Let's just go see how much food I got. All right, so let's check how much food we got. If we go to our food, we got 80 transfigured souls from that. Like I said, it equals out to 1 per wave. So we got 80 food in 40 minutes. Right, so 80 transfigured souls is equal to 8,000 XP. And just to show you guys how much that really is, if I go to like a level 1 unit like Julius here and I click add all, that brings him to level 34. That brings him to halfway. I could bring any mythic, secret, exclusive, whatever unit from level 1 to level 34, which is already past half of what their max is. Now obviously it gets harder to level up the higher the level, because obviously like level 18 for Haruka Rin here is only 180 XP, but then someone like my Igris needs 2,740 XP to level up once. So obviously it scales the higher it goes, but if you really just need like a quick boost or something like that for like a unit that's level 1 that you just got, do an infinite run. It takes 45 minutes. That's what it took for me, and it got me 34 levels. It's very much worth it. And you can obviously continue to keep grinding infinite mode to get more food and do all that fun stuff. So in like, if you really want to, like 4 hours of grinding, I would say you can probably max out a unit from level 1 to level 60 in 4 hours, which seems, it's a lot of grinding. It really is compared to other games, but that's how you got to do it in this game. And yeah, also just to confirm, we also got like, I think 5 fingers from that run, or 6 maybe, I don't really remember, but it's pretty good. That's the point. But yeah, I mean, if you liked the video and you are watching up to this point, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Really helps me out. Really appreciate it. I also have a Discord down in the description that you can join, where you can play Anime Vanguards, different games, whatever, with people of the community. You can also just chat with people, do whatever you want. I also do giveaways in that Discord server for you guys randomly. I have no set schedule for it, but I do giveaways once in a while for you guys. So if you want to have a chance to win either a VIP game pass or a premium pass or whatever it is, you know, join my Discord down below. I also stream on YouTube almost every single day around 8 p.m. MST till about midnight, 1 a.m. MST. It depends how I feel. So if you want to catch me live, you can definitely check me out there. But yeah, my name's Ka. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever the time is for it, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.